Hey everybody, this is Javier. I got Sunny here. We're gonna
So
talk a little bit about magic. We got the newest set. The newest set just came out on Secret Lair. I think you may have heard about it. It has a bunch of superheroes called Marvel.
it's already sold out.
It's already sold out. Exactly. Like they were talking about 4 hour queues and things of that sort. That's fucking crazy to me.
Did you get any? Did you hop in the queues?
No, I'm not even gonna get any. I didn't even try to buy that. It's just too expensive. Too expensive for my blood.
Too many to keep up with. Did you know we had a Street Fighter set?
Yeah, yeah, I did. I have some of the Street Fighter stuff, but so that brings me up to one of the questions. It's we're gonna get Spider-Man down the road. It's gonna be a standard set.
A, a standard man set.
Standard man set.
What about the SpongeBob one? Is that gonna be a standard set, or is that gonna be a regular release series?
Well, no, I think it's gonna be a secret layer. I think everybody's just overreacting on like stuff right now, knowing that they were gonna have like IPs that are outside of Magic the Gathering. I don't think people know how to handle that.
I know they should just change it to IP the Gathering. 'Cause that's
It's
what they're
gonna
doing. They're gathering all the IPs, man. That's what they're
it's gonna
doing.
be the new Fortnite. It's gonna be
Well, that's the thing. Is like there's some of them I like, but some of them I'm like really, you had to like like I was saying earlier. It's you stick to the high, the sci-fi fantasy. Nothing that I can find in real life. But here we are with SpongeBob versus Spider-Man.
So like I wanted to show everybody on eBay because that's probably where we're going to be getting some of the stuff from eBay for the Marvel. I don't know if you want to pull it up already.
Is it called Earth's Mightiest Emblem? Is that what it's called?
Uh, let's go to screen share and then
Let me kind of screen share.
you do the screen share and then we can check that out.
I'll look at it. Forgot how I did it last time.
You did stuff.
I did stuff. Yes, I did.
Yes.
Audio, video, share. There we go. Now you have to let me do it.
Yeah, and then you do it. So we're gonna go straight to eBay and then we're gonna look up MTG Marvel.
There we go. You can see my.
Look at that. That costs $200. That costs $200 to get, and they just give it
According
to
to
you.
this, it's 70. It's already dropped to 70.
Well, no, well, the way you get it apparently is if you spend $200,
Oh, okay.
and
Yeah.
then they're gonna give you a dollar segment, something that you probably got like a million of if you play
Mm.
Commander.
Then you can sell it for, well, it says 70, but you can sell it for, what is it? Lowest sale price. The highest sale price is 199. Trying to
Well,
find the sold listings.
are you trying to?
Well, because on eBay, you could probably look at the sold listings.
Well, on eBay, it's a lot easier because it's all just up right there and
Yeah.
Earth's mightiest.
Mightiest Emblem or whatever it's called.
It's not even emblem. Like just go to just type in like
Yeah.
MTG Marvel so that we can see all that shit. Because that's kind of what
MTG,
kind of yeah,
MTG Marvel.
yeah. Just type that in. It's all gonna come up anyways. Look at that
There you
$100
go.
counter spell. Like you kidding me?
Okay, okay. Doctor Strange counterspell.
That does
I'll
look cool
take it.
though. Like I'll say that looks cool.
I'll give it that. That's pretty cool. There we go. Captain America. Boom. Get your money back right there.
What is that? Is that just Captain America or is that like the actual whole
I don't know.
Secret
Like I
Lair?
said, it's too much to keep up with. Hey, MTG's newest mechanic, throw,
Does it say catch?
catch.
Wow,
Yes.
that's amazing. I like it. It's red,
But
white, and
I mean, you do get to throw stuff at people.
well, I mean, yeah, you can do that. Easily do that. What else have they got? Like, have you seen the storm stuff?
There's Storm. Oh,
Yeah.
the not the mechanic, the
No, no,
actual
there's like this is what we're looking at is the Marvel stuff. Like this is all just
Marvel Storm. I don't
that's
see any
100.
individual cards.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna get individual cards.
Confirmed order. Confirmed order.
Look at
So
that.
they're just buying them and sending it
They're,
right back.
they're itemizing them on singles.
Lightning Bolt. Okay.
Just I will. That's a cool
Jessica's
card. Storm's
Will.
will.
Ice Storm. There you go. I saw this one. Metamorphose.
Yeah, there's a bunch of those. There's a bunch of these cards, and there's only going to be more of them.
The next instant or sorcery spell you cast this turn has Storm. So you have to storm off,
Yeah, that's
attack,
cute, right? You like it? It's a storm card itself.
and then post combat storm. Uh, uh,
I think it's cute. Like it's a good commander card for sure.
yeah,
Like you know it's gonna be worth something if it like shoots up in price more than what it already is.
yeah. Like I said, all this stuff hasn't been released yet, so we'll have to see what it looks like when it gets released.
And they still have I think the worst one is gonna be Black Panther.
In terms of actually getting it,
Oh, just like usefulness. I think that's like the worst Secret Lair one.
it's
Well,
the
that's 120.
whole set. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, secure the wastes. Let's see. Interesting.
What the card?
Yeah.
I like that says mining vibranium right there.
Well, I mean, it's card draw. It's landfall and ooh. I mean, I could build a tokens deck out of this because it says creature. It doesn't say non-token. Think about that.
Yeah, maybe. What are the
Play
other cards?
okay. I mean, and that's why you're playing Secure the Wastes and Primal Vigor. See, my initial reaction to all these Secret Lair cards is just to not like them, and then that way I'm not disappointed. And then I sit there and I go, okay, what is this? I'm like, okay, I can build a tokens deck out of this because that's what they want you to do.
Why does the Black
I'm
Panther
for it.
tickle? Does it tickle your pickle on that one?
I'll buy this for $2 3 months from now and put this into my Jetmir tokens deck. That's what I'll do.
You're gonna wait till everybody spends $125 on that, and then you're just gonna
I'll buy it. I'll
just gonna
proxy
buy
it.
it for like $3.
There we go. There. You wanted me to say something controversial. I'll proxy it.
You're gonna
I'll
proxy it up.
proxy it. Yeah, I'll get on Etsy and proxy it for $1.
That's
Put it in my
terrible.
Jetmir tokens deck
What are the other ones? Like, let's look at the other ones.
for Black Panther.
No, no, like for the other Marvels, like there's a lot more of that stuff right there. Like what's the Wolverine one?
Wolverine.
Yeah. I like how it has his one of his daughters on the back.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. See, that looks like
Rhythm
a
of the
useful.
Wild.
The hell's Wolverine say? That looks like
Wolverine
a useful
himself.
one, actually.
Double all damage he would deal, and he regenerates. Put a +1/+1 counter on him
I bet they hated putting regenerate on that card.
instead of
I
like
know
indestructible.
they're not a big fan of putting regenerate on stuff right now, anyways.
See, this goes into what I wanted all these Secret Lairs to be is reskins. Can you imagine this being Thrun the Last Troll, like hexproof and regenerate? I'd be okay with that. Like a
You want that to be
reskin,
thrown?
huh?
You want that to be
Thrun the
thrown?
Last Troll. Go ahead. If they're going to give a creature regenerate, you might as well give them something people play marginally.
I mean, look at
But
Berserk. Berserk the reprint. Like, there's reprint stuff. It's
yeah,
just,
Rhythm of the Wild, the Ozolith.
yeah. I mean, it's just like Wolverine's not a reprint. Wolverine's a,
Yeah, where X is the creature's power. Berserk.
look at Rites of Passage. That's a cool art.
Yeah, put a 1/1 counter on it.
Yeah. And then, what else are we missing? We saw Storm. We saw Wolverine. Did we see all the Captain America stuff?
Is there more Captain America stuff?
Yeah, he has his own. He has his own secret lair.
Oh man,
Like there's five of them.
how
Like
can
this
I
is
not
I think
see
this is the
that?
most useful one. This is like I think
You
this
just
is the
want
one.
to you just want to throw things at people, throw hammers at people.
Well, no, like look at all the cards. Like this is the one. If you want something, you probably want this one.
It's the guard is aim.
Like it has
Indestructible.
a lot of good commander stuff, and then has the guard as aid, and then it gives you a sword. You get a sword. Like where the hell? That is a
Shield of
useful.
War and Peace. I like it. Okay.
Yeah, like this is the one that if I were gonna buy one, I would buy this one.
Well, you can buy it right now for 124.99.
Oh yeah, of course. Just penny.
Guaranteed. Confirmed order at your doorstep.
November the 12th.
Watch all these
November.
orders get canceled.
Yeah, but can you believe that Signet is fucking like $150 or $40 or wherever it is?
Yeah.
Like, that's insane. And now, how long do you think it's gonna take before they start like lowballing each other? If not,
Hold
they're
on.
probably already doing it.
Hold on. If it'll let me do this, I'm trying to find sold listings. Sold. These are what people actually buying them for.
What? Someone bought an $80? 75?
Yep, someone bought it, but we're seeing the 45 to $60 range mostly.
Yeah, I feel
We'll
like
see
right
what it
now.
we'll see what it sticks to.
And there's gonna be like a $10 card when it's all said and done. Like all these cards are gonna probably hit the floor if they're
Yeah.
not already going to the floor.
So you say you'd buy Captain America. What other IPs would you want to see?
Well, I think right now we should actually talk about Spider-Man.
The standard set?
And Sanders set is going to be coming out. Like, just look up there. I don't think they have any actual images. We could just look up like fake images.
Is there not a visual spoiler out yet?
Nah, that's not gonna come out for a minute.
All right, what would you want to see of Spider-Man? I'm gonna leave this up here.
You should click on the images. I'm sure they have like fake cards already. When you click
Oh,
back, yeah, I'm sure there's already like proxy cards. You can take a look at some of these proxy cards. Like we have to get a Venom. Like we
no,
have to
that's
get
a
a.
whole nother IP. They gotta make their money, man.
What do you mean, Spider-Man? Venom is Spider-Man.
I know, but now it's its own
Like,
whole movie series. That's what I'm saying. They gotta have a whole nother Venom.
bro, can you imagine? Can you imagine a Commander set and it's just Spider-Man? That's it. And you get like all the Spider-Mans from the multi-universes. Like
Yeah,
you
a
know, like when they did Doctor Who.
multiverse.
Yeah, you know, like the multiverse movie, except they like I could see Standard getting like the Spider-Man 616 set of like your basic rhinos and your basic hobgoblins and Gwen Stacy, and then I could see them doing a Commander set. And then it's the Sony Spider-Man
Well,
universe.
every standard set has its own commander set, so we just might see that with the standard set. We just
We
might see
might
that.
get that. Like Neo Spider-Man. Like we're gonna get Nicolas Cage on a card.
Spider Noir,
Yeah. Like what else fake cards do they have out there? Because that's like pretty good.
Web Slinger.
Like it makes me wonder if we're gonna get planeswalkers in these other sets.
I mean, technically, I guess they are all planeswalkers, all the Spider Verse ones.
Like
They need to
man,
really have it, truly have a Super Friends deck.
like we couldn't get like a Madam Web set or a Madam Web planeswalker would be pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
And then what else is it? Like what else do you think of when you think of Spider-Man? Because like we can get a Rhino.
You
I can
said
go on
Rhinos, Goblin, the Shocker.
Scorpion, the Shocker, Sandman. You know, like we hadn't even gotten into like Miles Morales's like characters,
Yeah.
his bad guys. He has a whole set of bad guys that people don't even know about.
Oh yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of excited for the Final Fantasy set. Kind of see what they look like. I don't know if they've released any cards.
No, but more like we could just look on the fake images.
Lightning Army of One.
Is that Soren? Did they put Soren on a card or is that Cloud?
I I'm assuming that's Cloud, but we'll see. But back to the reskins. Come on, a Sephiroth Force of Will. Okay, you got me. I'll buy
You think they
it.
would make Saffron blue? I don't want a Saffron blue. He has to be black.
Well, but it's the color, different color. Force of Will. I mean, just think about that. It just doesn't upset Sephiroth. I did it.
Like I'm gonna be upset if this set is not overpowered. Like this has to be an overpowered set. I would not be happy.
They all have to be overpowered. That's why. That's how they got the IPs, right?
This has to be like we need something like on the level of One Ring in this set. Bro, can you
Really?
imagine getting a One Ring reprint and it's in
But what would it
standard?
be though? But what would it be?
I mean, they could just easily make it Final Fantasy because it's
Oh, just call it something else, but have it be like a reskin of the One
yeah,
Ring.
yeah, you know what I mean? Just like a reskin One Ring.
No, that's for the Halo set, man. Come on,
You think so?
you
You think
gotta
they'll do
you
that?
gotta you just gotta have a Halo set and call it the One Ring. Why not?
You gotta do the song like, oh,
You have to sing the song. That's the rule.
You have to sing it. I didn't even think about Halo having the One Ring reprint. That would be
Oh
pretty
man,
sweet.
that would be a pretty sweet artifact set. The
Bro,
Needler,
that's
the
like, yes,
Needler.
the needler. And
We
it's
could do
a
that. I
needle.
would.
It's a
Yep.
needler. And that would be some shit right there.
Oh yeah.
And
So
that's I think that
besides,
would actually be doable too. Like I think we could get some Microsoft IPs in Magic the Gathering.
oh yeah. So what other ones does Hasbro have access to? What other IPs do they have
Well,
access
that's
to?
funny that you asked that because we have GI Joe, we have
Okay.
Transformers.
Well, we've done Transformers.
Well, I mean, like this will be an actual set. Like it's not just going to
Yeah.
be cards
The
thrown in that
Secret
you can
Lair.
actually play with. Yeah. So here's what we got. We got GI Joe, Transformers, Magic the Gathering, Dungeons and Dragons, My Little Pony,
Which they've all done.
Monopoly.
Oh
Monopoly hasn't
God.
been done. Can you? I could see the Monopoly guy as a planeswalker. That could be done.
Yeah.
The
Oh
Monopoly guy
God.
as a planeswalker would be
So
the.
terrible.
What do you mean? So that would be sweet. Like you just see him. He doesn't even have to. They don't even have a Monopoly set. Like whenever they
You
do their
know,
own.
you know they got to make four vehicles, right? You got to make each rail station its own vehicle.
Yeah, bro. They can do a full set of Magic
Ugh.
Gap. You win the game if you get all the railroads.
Yeah.
You win the game if you get all the railroads.
Yeah.
So they have also a Nerf set,
Nerf.
which I don't know. I don't know if they actually want like guns in the set, but since it's Nerf, I'm sure they would allow it.
It's Nerf for nothing, man. It's Nerf
Hmm.
for nothing. Ugh.
And then we have
So there was
Peppa
Play-Doh
Pig.
somewhere in there, right?
Peppa Pig is also a Hasbro IP.
That's crazy.
PJ Masks, PJ Masks could be done. It's a bunch of superhero stuff, anyways, right? Just a bunch of little kids.
Hmm.
We can put Furbies. Furbies can also
Oh
find its way
gosh.
into. Why not? You could, bro. We
It'll
can get
never die.
we get a Furby planeswalker.
It means they'll have to write lore for the Furbies.
No, we get a Furby that clones itself for no
Oh,
reason.
there we go. That's how we get around it.
We just have a Furby that clones itself. Just what
You
we're gonna
throw
be
it into the
doing.
water and it clones itself.
Yeah, we're gonna do some gremlin stuff.
Yeah, I
And
got you.
then
I got you.
Tonka is also one of their IPs, which I don't know if they
Tonka
can do
and
that.
Bob the Builder.
Yeah, and then here's a good one. Here's a good one that people don't look at. Clue.
Clue. Oh wow.
Clue. Yes. Didn't they just do Clue when they did that murder mystery set that nobody bought?
Oh, I don't even know what you're talking about. That's hilarious.
Yeah, apparently what you didn't they did a
What set
murder
are you
mystery.
talking? Are you talking about the Duskmorn or whatever it's called?
No, no,
Or
that's a successful set. That's a hard set. It's like a who done it. Now it's like a murder mystery set. What the hell is it? I never bothered playing it because I didn't like it. There we go.
oh, the
Murder.
Karloff Manor. Okay, yeah,
Yeah, that's that. That is
I
the
forgot
the
about
who
that.
done it. They did a clue on that. But can you imagine having actual clue and magic where it's just like the other way around?
I could see it.
And then I got a couple of more. Like we have Twister, which I don't know about that. I don't know you can incorporate Twister and magic.
You gotta
Beyblade,
have
but
Beyblade.
Beyblade has, I don't know if they still make the game, but if they
Yeah.
did, they can like do a release of it. I mean, we also have the Littlest Pet Shop, which I don't know what the hell Littlest Pet Shop is.
Hungry, hungry hippos. Let's do it.
You saw Hungry Hungry Hippos?
Another food set. Hungry, hungry hippos.
Bro, I would like, I think at some point, if they did a set, which is Hasbro games as Magic, I think
Just
that
a
would be cool.
Hasbro game set.
Yeah, yeah, just Hasbro. Yeah, that's it. Like,
They're not even hiding it at this point. They're just like, oh yeah, we're just gonna make a set that's all of our games.
that's just all our
We're,
games in
we're
Magic.
gonna
Yeah,
pay
'cause
ourselves to make a set. There we go.
we're just going to use what we have and we're just going to make a bunch of money from it. Like,
Yes.
you don't want to see like a Connect Four planes.
Oh gosh, no, let's not do that. Let's not do that.
You know, like, I think they could
That's
do
too
Battleship. I think Battleship's actually doable
no.
in
I
Magic
think
the
it would be
Gathering.
now if they did more like cartoons. What were we talking about earlier? Different cartoons,
Yeah, we
like
were.
the Flintstone, like the Flintstone set.
I was telling you that my favorite would be they go to Hanna-Barbera and they're like, hey, we want your stuff in Magic the Gathering.
Like what characters or which
I mean, like, what you can't see Johnny Quest in Magic the Gathering.
or like you were talking about, with Ether Drift, they end up in the wacky races.
Yeah, like you can't see some of the wacky racers end up in Aether Drift because they're going across multiverse anyway.
They're
So
there. Yeah. And they get
they're gonna
picked
be
up.
there.
Yeah.
Like I think that'd be pretty sweet. I think that'd be pretty cool. Or like you couldn't see, man, like I would say Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry would be yeah, but it's still like a staple to Hanna-Barbera. Like I know it's not quite owned by Hanna-Barbera, but we originally really originated with MGM.
I don't know if this is Hanna-Barbera, but you remember Hong Kong Fooey?
Yeah, that's
I'll
Hanna.
do it. I'll do it. I'll do a Hong Kong Fooey set.
You don't want to see a Huckleberry Hound? Huckleberry Hound would be there somewhere.
There we go. Or just that, like you said, a Hanna-Barbera set. Just make all of that one set.
That would be cool just to get a bunch of like, and I'm more than sure like people think of like a million things, but we're old. So we're not gonna like they already did
Yeah.
Fortnite. They did Fortnite. They kind of did Transformers, but they haven't really did Transformers. Now they have the opportunity to do Transformers.
To do a full set.
Really,
I mean, yeah, they
a
could go
full
back and
set.
do a full set.
But
Oh, speaking of
I
getting
would
old,
I would really like if they did a full set of Transformers, then I want a full set of G.I. Joe to follow it. And then we could play with both.
there we go. We'll stream a Commander game of Transformers versus GI Joe.
I mean, I think that you would have to have Transformers and then follow it with G.I. Joe, or do G.I. Joe and follow it with Transformers.
Yeah.
And that would be like the sets that has to go hand in hand.
Ugh.
And then also wanted to bring up my little thing I've been thinking about on why they're not doing Return to Lorwyn. And that'll be the last one for what we're doing for right now.
Why are they not doing Return to Lauren?
Why they're not doing Return to Lorwyn. So I was reading online when I was looking around before we started recording the show, and it had Code Name Wrestling on it.
Uh-oh.
It had Code Name Wrestling.
So
And then,
we're gonna have the SmackDown in Lorwyn or what?
yeah, that's what I'm hoping. But what I'm really thinking, is I know AEW does all kinds of crazy stuff, like all the time, all elite wrestling.
Okay.
So hear me out. Like I got my tinfoil hat on.
All right,
I know I'm
tinfoil hat.
bald.
Let's go. Let's
My
go.
tinfoil hat. So what happens is if they agree to make a magic set, and those are like the super exclusive cards in Return to Laurelin.
Yeah.
Like what
The
happens
question
if
is,
we like the Young Bucks, Kenny Omega, MJF, Sting?
oh,
What if we
nasty.
got?
Just make them all elves, and who gets to be the creator of Behemoth? Who gets to come
Oh,
in
I don't
and
even know. Like what if they don't
make
even
them
do
all
Return to
mutants?
Loricana? What if they don't even do like Return to Lorwyn? What if it's actually an AEW set, like an actual full set
And
of
that's
pro
the code
wrestling?
name. The code name
And so
is
they wrestling,
Lorwyn.
yeah. What if they just like completely abandoned Return to Lorwyn and they were using codename
Ugh.
wrestling because they were trying to make a wrestling set for Return to Lorwyn, and then they just went ahead and they were like, "Hey, we just signed a deal with AEW. We could just use their guys."
Yep.
I know it's gonna
Tinfoil
piss
hat.
people off. It's gonna upset a shitload of people.
But hey,
Why? What do you think?
uh,
What do you think about that? Like, am I just like
I
thinking of
mean,
like
it could.
random?
I mean, hey, why did they call it wrestling? They could have called it something different.
They could have called it something different. They could have called it like a million nerd things that people would relate to. They're all,
Or I remember like one set code name was like bacon, and the next one was eggs. You
well,
know,
yeah,
nothing to
that would
do
be a
with
food set.
wrestling.
I would think of food, but there has to be a reason why it says wrestling as their code name.
There has to be.
It does. It does. It has to be. But yeah, that's we're gonna leave off that for right now.
All right.
And thank you, everybody.